my fellow comic book collectors. Today is a really special day because this is my first major unboxing in terms of Stackry. I get all my orders that I order from the US sent to Stackry, and then I get them consolidated and then they come here. So it's like a consolidation service. And this is the first unboxing of probably about a couple months worth of orders, like a few months. I was ordering a comic here, a comic there, and it just sort of added up. And I got some free things that were sent to me. It was like a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, in terms of the number of orders, this is probably my largest unboxing, but some of the order size themselves weren't that big. It's like a lot of one-off comics, but it is a lot of orders. It's still a big box. It was really hard bringing it up. Like, I'm in the attic now. Before it was easy because you take the box down to the basement, but now it's like bringing it up to the attic and it's like 3 floors. So it's like manipulating this box upstairs was pretty brutal. So I'll show you the box. Let me see if I can kind of make it show. You can see kind of, it's a big box, like there. So it's a really big box. It was really heavy. I'd say maybe 80 pounds. Lugging that up, and it was, my staircase is so narrow. I was like, oh, the whole time I was worried I'm gonna die. This is how I'm going to die. This is my last, like, you know thing that's gonna happen, and they're gonna find my body, and it's gonna be like me, on the bottom of the staircase with a big box of comics on me. That's that's gonna be my legacy. That's what I was thinking the whole time, taking this upstairs. So without further ado, let me get into the comics. Let me show you what's inside. It is a big box, and there's lots of packaging because they always do a good job packaging the stuff. I'll show you some of the stuff. So it's like things like this, and it's just like stacks like that. And I ordered a lot of slabs, I have to say. Like you can see, this is just like all slabs. So I'm not sure how many videos this is going to be yet, but I think it's going to be quite a lot because you can see it's just like a huge number of slabs. And it's just like, I can just show you, it's like slabs after slabs. So these are a whole bunch of slabs. I'd say at least more than 50 slabs, just to give you a sense. Some more slabs. And some more stuff. Put that over here. Some more stuff. It's just like so many comics. And this is only, so far I've only done half the box. So just to give you a sense, that was about a half of the box. Just all of that. And the rest is just as densely packed as that. It was just like, it's just like a lot of stuff. So, I'm not gonna like bore you with watching me take all the stuff out. I'm gonna show you a couple of the packs so you can see some comics, and hopefully there's some cool things. So I'm gonna start with this one, and I gotta kind of slice it a bit. One sec here. So yeah, it's always interesting ordering stuff from the US because a lot of the time it's really quite great. I think as an American collector, you have a big advantage because there's just so much more supply, and they offer, like, the shipping is so much cheaper. Shipping stuff to Canada is very brutal, and it's just like, I can get stuff shipped from Europe cheaper than I can get it from the US. I don't know why that is, but it's just one of those annoying things. Like, so that's why I use the Stackry service, so that I can get my stuff sent here and just pay one shipping fee instead of hundreds of shipping fees. And I'm going to start out with some really great comics. I love this comic. This is just such an awesome comic. It's an homage cover, and it's Shirtless Bear Fighter #2. Now this is just such a great cover. So during the 60s, they came, and like 50s, 60s, a lot of like more adult orientated comics went to magazine format. And they really, in magazine format, they didn't really have the restrictions of the comic code. So they could, they had a lot of these men's magazines come out. And they would always have some crazy cover like Nazis or some crazy thing. But always some sexy girl on the cover. And just sort of fun, kind of campy stories. And this is kind of an homage to that. And it's shirtless bear fighter, and he's got this, he's doing his manly man thing, and he's got the, the sexy girl that he's, protecting, and he's being attacked by koalas. It's just so silly. I just think it's really great. So this is shirtless bear fighter #2, the homage cover, and these are quite, quite sought after. Actually, these are quite cool. And there's another one that I'm trying to get with pandas on it. I haven't found that one yet, but it's going to be great. Oh, and now I find, okay, so I was waiting for this for a while. This is like a few months ago that I ordered this. So on my video that I did with Mark, I was talking about speculation comics, which comics that I think would be good ones to speculate on. And the one I was recommending was Garfield. So I picked up Garfield #1. This is the first comic that's really Garfield related, where, it's him in the title, and it's him. This is the first #1 issue. So this is from Kaboom Studios, and it's Garfield #1. And it's got all the great thing about it is it has all the kind of the big characters. It has, Odie and Garfield, and I forgot what the girl's name is. You can tell me what her name is. It's just a really great one. So that's #1. And #2 has them reading the issue of #1. So that's kind of cool. So I got this as a set. I think I paid, it was $6 for the two of them. So it was quite good. So yeah. And, oh, wow. Okay, so really great first stack of books. I don't like the way that they sent this. I don't know why. This is a pet peeve. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is a great comic. It's in okay condition. It's not the best condition. I would say it's like a 1.8, 2.0 kind of range. Maybe a 2.5 on a good day. This is Classic Comics #26. And this is the first appearance of Frankenstein in comics. Now, what bothers me about this is it's not properly bagged and boarded. It's just in a Ziploc bag. I don't know, why do people do this? I've had this happen to me a few times where people sent comics, and it's usually the expensive ones. It's not the cheap comics, it's always the expensive ones that I get sent in this weird format where it's in a Ziploc bag, or it's just kind of weird. Like, I don't get it. I had one that was just wrapped in saran wrap. It's just so strange. But this is such a really great, rare comic too. And it is the first print. There are multiple printings of this book. You have to, when you look for this book, make sure that it says the Classic Comics. There's a lot that will say Comics Illustrated. Those are not the first print. The other thing to look for is this symbol. Like, it'll be this 10-cent format. So this is the first print, and just a really great comic, and it's the first appearance of Frankenstein in comics. So that's kind of the big key about it. It's just a really great comic. I just really love this one. I always wanted to have this one. I forgot what channel I saw. Somebody showed it, and I was like, oh, I gotta, that's such a key appearance. I gotta have that in my collection. Oh, wow, some more. This is going to be a pretty great unboxing just for this little stack. This is Shocking Mystery. And this is an L.B. Cole cover. It's like kind of get that a little bit of that psychedelic element going on. And I really feel like L.B. Cole was ahead of his time. Like, you think of psychedelic stuff as being like the 60s, early 70s. And this has really got that flavor to it, where you got this crazy floating eye, you got this head, decapitated head, another decapitated head over here. This is really great L.B. Cole pre-code horror cover, and it's just a really great one. Again, it probably needs to be rebagged and boarded. I'm not sure why there's this weird sticker on it. That's not on the comic. It's on the bag, but just very strange. But just a really great L.B. Cole cover. So that's Shocking Mystery number 51. Okay, Oh, and then we get, and I'm trying to remember. I forget what character this is, but this was on, like, you know, I get affected by FOMO just as much as the next person. Well, this is a FOMO buy. This is Silver Surfer number 53. And I picked it up for cover price. It was like a $2 thing. So when there's some hot comic and it's in that price range where it's like a couple of bucks, I think why not? Why not buy it? Because what if it goes up to the moon? What if it becomes the next big comic? Well, I figured, hey, and I forgot who it is. I think it's I forgot what character it is, but it's some character that might play a role in either Ant-Man or some Fantastic Four movie. I'm not sure, but it was like on the hot list. I forgot which key significance it is, but I will put it in the description notes, so you'll see it there. Right now I forget, but I have it sort of at the tip of my mind. I think it's like Emperor or something, but because it even says that the death to the Emperor. So yeah, but I don't quite remember. So, but I get affected by FOMO, just like, it's like one of those things. Do you get affected by FOMO? I get affected by FOMO. So yeah, so this is Silver Surfer number 53. And actually, I like to get the run of Silver Surfer, so why not, right? So a couple bucks, not too bad. Next one. There's a little bit of stuff that I have to do here. Oh, okay. So this is just a pure cover buy. This is a homage cover to Mad Love. And I really love the Bruce Timm Mad Love cover. And this is just an homage to it. And I just saw it, and it was cover price. It was one that I missed when it came to my local comic shop. So I wanted to pick it up, and it was just cover price. It's just a really great cover. I believe this is Daniel Cho, I believe. Is the artist. Doesn't say, but it is. And it's just a great Mad Love cover. Like, I just love the way he really gets the fabrics really well, and just something about his style. Almost has that kind of plasticky fabric look, leathery plastic, But it's just really great. I just think it's really great, and it's just like so many details in the back. You can see Batman and the Joker, and it's like, maybe I think those are the Robins who laugh, and those little guys up here. He's got like a little army of them. It's kind of cool, and it's just a really cool cover. I just thought it was really great. So, and it's an homage to Mad Love, which is a really great comic. Okay, this one actually, Black Box, Silver and Bronze was the one that showed me this one. And I thought it was just a really cool comic. It has the first appearance of two characters. This is Superman 158. Okay, and this is, I believe, I'm trying to remember the two characters. Does it say? I think it's like Nightwing, but not the Nightwing we know now, but another different Nightwing, and I forgot what the other character is. I'll put it in the notes, but it is kind of a cool first appearance of two kind of minor characters. So yeah, just Superman 158, nice Silver Age 12 center, so kind of a cool book. Okay. Oh wow, this is I love this book. So this is like I'm showing you guys, this is like all the really big books are in this little pile. This is a really major book. This book, I believe there's like less than 10 on the census. It's a really rare book. It is a classic cover. It is one of those innuendo covers. It is TV Teens number 5, and it's one where you got Ozzy and Babs, and it looks like Ozzy's kind of getting a little friendly with Babs. So it's just a really great cover where it looks like he's kind of grabbing her boob. So just kind of a fun one. My friend Collecto6, he was the one that showed me this book. Steve, he's just a really great guy. And he showed me this book, and I was like hooked. I just wanted to get this book. It's such a crazy and great cover. I just thought it was really worth chasing after. And somebody had an auction for it. It's not one of those books you can get cheaply because, as I said, it's rare. It is very sought after book, but I managed to snag it, so I was quite happy. So this is TV Teens #5. Just a really great classic cover. So yeah, that's kind of a huge one. Okay, and we got, this one is nothing major, but this was not an expensive book, but it's just a really great Good Girl art cover. This is Candy #17. It's just a Good Girl beach cover. There was a best offer, that opportunity. I think I paid $20 for it. It wasn't an expensive book, but it's just a really great Good Girl art cover. So when you can pick up these kind of nice, simple kind of cool covers from the golden age for that $20 range, I think it's a no-brainer. So what do you think? Do you like these kind of Good Girl art covers? So I enjoyed this one a lot. So this is Candy #17. Okay, this looks like I'm not sure. It says it has something on it. 60 Hans Give. Maybe it's we're gonna find out what's inside. I have no idea. This is one of those cases where I don't know what's going to be inside this one. So and we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together what's inside here. I have no idea. At least they use painter's tape, which makes it easier to get out. I have no idea. It could be Instagram. It almost has that feel of an Instagram win, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what this is. And we're gonna open it up, find out what's inside. Whole bunch of painter's tape on it. Keep on removing pieces of painter's tape. You can see there's like a whole bunch. And there's one more. Okay, so that's all the painter's tape. Oh yes, it is. Okay, so this was kind of an interesting one. I was wondering what that what that 60 was. Okay, I was trying to figure out what that was. I thought it was a go. I wasn't sure what it was. Well, this was a lot. Originally, they wanted $100 for the lot. And they're all low grade, Jungle Comics. And I offered 60, they accepted. So $20 each. And it was all issues that I needed to complete my Jungle Comics run. So I'm trying to get a complete run of this Fiction House series called Jungle Comics. And they're just really great covers. Like, look, sexy girl swinging on a vine. It looks like she's about to fall. And just a really great cover. Like, lots of action. You got the crocodile kind of going on there. A lot of these were done by either... so the interesting thing about this one, this is number 68. Now, number 69, actually, of Jumbo Comics, ignore that. But number 69 of Jumbo Comics, which is another Fiction House series, has first Matt Baker. But this is just a really great cover. Just a really great cover. And a lot of these did feature the artwork of Matt Baker, I believe Lily Renee, Jack Kamen, a whole bunch of great artists, Maurice Whitman, all were involved with the Jungle Comics series. So a lot of great artists, great golden age book, and for $20, hey, why not? And it presents really, really well. So I thought, pretty good deal. There's another great one. I thought that this one was kind of fun. So this is Jungle Comics number 60. And then we got Jungle Comics number 57. It's a nice little run of comics and ones that I didn't have. So now it just helps me complete that run of Jungle Comics. I'm getting really close. I think I only need like 30, maybe 30 issues, and it's like a pretty long series. Okay, so that was an Instagram buy. I wasn't sure because it was like kind of confusing. Like what the writing was a little weird. Okay, let's see if I can get this out without ruining the book. Okay, this one's really taped down well. Okay, okay, this is a cool one. Okay, so this is just a really great. So I collect artists. So I collect like Joseph Linsner. I collect J. Scott Campbell. And one of the artists that I really like, and I do try to get all of his different covers, is Adam Hughes. So this is just a great Adam Hughes cover. This is Hero Comics number, I think it's just 2011. It's just a great Adam Hughes kind of sexy good girl cover. So and I think it was a little bit more than cover price, but still, I think I paid like $10 altogether for this. But I just thought it was a really great cover, kind of sexy. Kind of reminded me of, I don't know, kind of like there's a James Bond movie. And the girl, it's one of the Bond girls, and she's wearing kind of like this scuba gear set, and she's coming out of the water. This strangely reminds me of that. So, yeah, I just thought it was a great cover. I really like Adam Hughes. I think he does a really good job of portraying women. So, so I enjoy his stuff. So that's Heroes Comics number, the 2011. So that, should I do one more? I'm debating it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do one more. And it's a surprise package. I have no idea what's inside. This is probably like my friend Falco. He has a tendency of winning contests, and he'll send me the spoils. So it looks like something like that, where it's like some kind of a prize pack that he won. And it is definitely a very bizarre thing. So this is a weird way to end this video because it's not comic related. And it's candies. It's candies. So we got some candies here. So Nerds. I used to love Nerds as a kid. Some mints. So I guess I can freshen my breath. So it's just kind of a weird end to this thing. But it's kind of nice that he gave me these. And there's a mystery little bag here. Let's see what's inside. Okay. Looks like some cards. These are very bizarre, but they are Pokemon cards. So these are actually the original Japanese Pokemon cards, and they come in these little cases. I'm not sure if you can see that. So if you like Pokemon cards, these are... I'm becoming a Pokemon collector because my friend Falco keeps on sending me these. And so these are the original Japanese ones, which is kind of cool. So I'm developing a pretty big Pokemon collection as a result. So then we got some more. I don't know what these I don't know these characters. So, but yeah, I'll show you all of them. And they have actually kind of cool backs. So that's kind of I like these little cases that they're in. So yeah, so the cases protect them. And these are all the original Japanese ones. And I'll show you the back because the back's kind of cool too. Kind of like the back more than the front, strangely. And then we got another cool one. And if you're a Pokemon collector, you can tell me if these are worth anything. I don't really know. But they are the original Japanese ones, which is always kind of interesting. And then we got this one. This looks like a special one, 220 power. So kind of cool. And one last one. So that is part one of this unboxing. I have no idea how many parts it is. I'll try to probably do 2 or 3 stacks per video. So looking at the number of stacks inside the bag, I'm going to guess like 7 videos. It's going to be pretty long set of videos because there's just so much stuff. And if you liked the level of stuff that's in this box, this first video, there's a lot bigger stuff coming up. But there was some pretty great stuff here. Some really great Golden Age. I hope you enjoyed it. Share this video with people that you might think that will also enjoy it. And I hope that you will stay tuned for the rest of the series. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.